So first I have to say that this video is no shade to JuJu Watkins, who is great and deserves all the attention she gets, but after watching the UW-USC game this weekend, I literally have no idea who else was playing in that game because all the announcers ever mentioned was JuJu Watkins. So my tiny GF rewatched the whole game and counted every mention of every player. Here are their stories. JuJu of course was at the top with 103 mentions, and second place goes to UW's Delea Daniels with 59 mentions. And she had a double-double, so I guess that makes sense. But there's a lot more that doesn't really make sense. Lauren Schwartz played the whole game and scored more points than anyone else, and she was only mentioned 44 times. Savia Sellers was referred to as Savvy Sellers twice and Tegan Brown once. They also failed to mention Jada Noble, who was a missing starter for UW. The USC player with the second most mentions was Mackenzie Forbes, who wasn't even their leading scorer. That was Kayla Padilla, who was only 15% of USC's mentions. Basically, the announcers thought it was best to always mention what JuJu Watkins was not doing, rather than mentioning what her teammates were doing. And while it's definitely good for the game to have its stars, I don't think it's good for announcers to only ever talk about those stars, because now after watching that game, I don't know anything about any of USC's players. Like, I assume some of JuJu's teammates are really good, but I just can't remember any of their names because they were never brought up. And I'm sure being an announcer is a hard job, but at least we can pronounce players' names correctly and give players credit for what they are doing. Thanks for watching.